Hello friends, in this video I will show you step-by-step procedure for applying class 2 assessment. Before going to apply for assessment, you have to update your Seafarer profile. In Seafarer profile, mainly three major concern they will check. First, the photo and signature must be up to date, which is not older than 5 years. Second thing, in Sea Service detail, which is uploaded by the company itself, they have to completely mention about your rank and the sign on sign off date correctly. Then your preparatory courses must be updated, that is class 2 4 months which we are doing for the class 2 exam. Then your modular courses, especially FPFF, AFF, PST, PSSR, PSCRB and MFA, which is valid when you are applying for the assessment, and it must be valid at the time of physical verification document at the MMD. So this is a first step in your update Seafarer profile. So many candidates have, especially who have sailed as a junior engineer after class 4, and they have doubt will he eligible to do assessment or not. For them, the basic thing you are eligible or not, that in the sea service testimonial which you get from the onboard while you are signing off, that the nature of duty must be 4A, and in your seafarer profile in sea service detail it is must be OICW or third engineer, that is countable as a sea time for the class 2.
सेकंड स्टेप में आता है कि हमें ये चेकलिस्ट आपको जो स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है उसको आपको सारे डॉक्यूमेंट एक पीडीएफ फाइल में इंडिविजुअली क्रिएट करना है यूजिंग एनी एप्लीकेशन और द स्कैनर। आपको इंडिविजुअल पीडीएफ फाइल क्रिएट करनी है। द फर्स्ट इज सीडीसी पेजेस including the relevant pages of sea service from the first and last page, and also the your stamp pages on the CDC. Second is passport. You have to scan only first and last page for the passport. The third thing, MEO class 4 certificate of competency, class 4 COC. This is a very important step for the uploading documents, because you have to upload EXN 45 with this file only. Means so many people have doubt their full checklist doesn't show any option for the uploading of EXN 45, but you have to scan the EXN 45 relevant pages stamped already. जो stamp pages है of EXN 45, you have to attach the all pages with this file only. So many people get query back to that कि you have not uploaded the EXN 45, so upload, but people have confusion about where to upload. So this is the third number option, class 4 certificate of competency. You have to upload with this file only. Then the original sea service letter issued by the owner of the vessel or your company that you get from your company office. Scan copy of sea service testimonial indicating the article time. Those people who have sailed on Indian flag, they have to mention the article time as well. एंड यहाँ पे सी सर्विस टेस्टिमोनियल है. सो पीपल स्पेशली people I have heard from the candidates that the Mumbai MMD, they want on testimonial the nature of duty, which is if you see in the testimonial format, then the last column, one is your engine detail, one is from date which from to you have served. The one last column is nature of duty. You have to have 4A duty to count as a sea time as a OICW. OICW means the officer in charge on watch, means they will consider only that time, and you have to have sea time or including, and the propelling time also including in the sea service testimonial. So nature of duty must be mentioned as a 4A, and same will be updated on your seafarer profile on the sea service details. Then you have to have valid medical certificate, scan copy of preparatory course. Preparatory course means your class 2 preparatory course, engine room simulator management level course, then PSCRB and PST refresher course. Then you have next is FPFF and AFF refresher courses certificate. Then if you have PSSR which is mentioned that it is complying with the 2010 STCW, then you don't need to do a refresher course for the PSSR, and you will not get nowadays individual PSSR in any institute as well. But if you have 1995, then you have to repeat and you have to comply with the 2010 STCW convention. Then you have to STSD SD course certificate. If you have which is complying same 2010, then you don't need to do again. And the medical first aid course, it must have mentioned that it is valid within 5 years. So you have to have upload which is have valid. Some people have doubt that you have to do refresher MFA or not, but they have clearly mentioned that it should be valid within 5 years. We will go to the third step for the applying assessment. Go to the examination. There you can see the second option for application for eligibility assessment. There you see the continue. Here you choose the MMD, which MMD you want to apply. Then select grade as MEO class 2. The stream selection here is EMS 1 to EMS 10 for people who have done GME or 4-year BTech Marine Engineering. Here special for the grade selection, you have to select part A and part B both. Means first time when you apply, select part A and complete the procedure, and next time again you apply and select the part B and repeat the same procedure. Means you have to do the same process for part A and part B. You have to pay 3000 for part A and 3000 for part B as well. Then click on continue. Dialog box will open. Click on OK. Here you click on I agree. This is your payment detail. Then submit. Click on submit. Click OK. Here you see your application number will be generated. You take a screenshot for future reference, or you can note it down in your safe place. So click on the pay fees online. So for part A and part B, the application number will be different. Here in the last column you see the pay now. Here you can take this screenshot as well to keep the transaction ID. This transaction ID and payment date will have to enter in the Google form, and after part of the video you can see the Google form how to fill, and that time this transaction ID will be necessary to fill up the form. And while making payment on DigiShipping, never make payment twice. If your money deducted from your bank account and it is not reflecting in your profile, then at least wait for 3 to 4 working days to reflect. But never make payment twice. And you can read the instruction below. There they have the mention about the mail ID. If suppose any payment issue occurs, then you can attach this screenshot with that mail. Then click on the continue. Here you will find the payment detail. After payment detail, the screen will open and you see the payment status must be success. Here you can have transaction ID and payment date. In your profile, you go to the view application, you will see the new request, and you upload the documents. as I already discussed in earlier. This is the last step for applying assessment. This is called as a Google form or assessment form. Here you have to specify your personal details. Suppose this email address, your indos number, name of the candidate in the as per the passport, mobile number. This is a very important EXN 45. This is after clearing your class 2. EXN 45 will be sent to your home address or whichever address you mention here. You don't need to go personally and collect it. So that will be sent by post or speed post. Here you have to select fresh application. This is not mandatory of name of your company. This is after filling this form only you will get it for the physical verification at the concerned MMD. The next step is now applied form. You have to select MEO class 2 part A and part B, second option. Then next. This is a very important step. So many confusion. You have to select online or Bharat Kosh for fee payment. Click on next. Then your online payment detail. In earlier I have told about they would take a screenshot or note it down the fee details. Here you have to mention about the date, on which date you have made payment, then transaction number. I will show you in this screenshot where I have mentioned about to save this transaction number, and you have to repeat same this Google form for part A and part B, and you have to click on submit. After submitting form, you will get the email in your given email ID about for physical verification of document at the concern MMD. In the mail you have mentioned the address and the date on which you have to see. After physical verification, in your profile the new request received will be changed to verified and forward to assessor, and after some days it will be approved. Usually before the booking dates open it will be approved, and then you can go to the examination in your profile and go to the application for booking sheet. I have made also video on that, how to book exam